Hey, you. Welcome back. Go ahead and take a moment to get settled in. And then I invite you to form a clear intention about what you're doing here. And then really stand behind that intention. Let it bring more energy and awareness to your practice. You're practicing for a reason. Understand this reason. Bring it into your awareness and frame it clearly and skillfully. You want to live with more love and understanding. You want to live with more compassion, peace, and joy. You want to live with more awareness and with more intention. And you want the same for everyone around you. Really sink into that intention. Okay. Today we're going to explore one of loving kindness's related states of mind: compassion. And by compassion, I mean the feeling of loving kindness in the presence of suffering, the open and responsive, heartfelt wish to relieve that suffering. So, why don't you go ahead now and bring to mind someone you love in an uncomplicated way? Bring this person here in any way you can. You can try to picture this person. You can try to kindle the feeling of their presence. And then imagine this person in a state of suffering. You might be familiar with some of this person's pain. You might be aware of some of their trials and hardships. If so, really try to connect with that pain and suffering. Bring it here. And if you're not familiar with any source of pain in this person's life, well, then you can realize that one day they will suffer a tremendous amount of pain or fear. There's simply no way around it. One day they'll lose someone they love: their parents, their spouse, maybe a dear friend. They might even lose a child. And no matter what, they themselves will eventually face death. So imagine this person in pain. Imagine them suffering, emotionally or physically. And then, with the sincerity of your heart, wish this person well. Wish them freedom from suffering. And really connect with the intention behind this wish. May you be free from suffering. May you be free from physical pain and emotional stress. May you be free from fear. Again, the state of mind we're trying to cultivate here is compassion. And by compassion, I don't mean getting caught up in another's pain, taking on and embodying another's anger or fear. I don't want you to become depressed when you're around someone who's depressed. That's not helpful. It's contagious and disquieting. Now, Of course, it's important to understand how others feel, to understand their suffering, which is no doubt a part of compassion. But compassion doesn't become consumed by another's suffering. It doesn't contract and collapse into it, but rather is boundless and open. It's the unconditional, heartfelt wish to help. The warm motivation and intention born from your understanding that the world, that your experience, is not apart from you. So again, bring to mind this person you love and imagine them in a state of real agony. And see if you can connect with this warm and expansive feeling, this heartfelt wish to help. May you be free from suffering. May you be free from physical pain. May you be free from mental stress and anxiety. May you be free from fear and despair. May you be at peace. If you find that you're taking on a negative state of mind, just take a step back for a moment and ground your awareness in the body and in the body breathing. And remember, compassion is an open and boundless feeling of loving kindness, a sincere and freely given wish that one's suffering be alleviated. So see if you can let go of any contractions in the mind or body and connect with the wide open space that is prior to this suffering. Olivia, one of my 7-year-old twins, had a strong run-in with compassion the other night. Her twin, Annalise, has been in a pattern every night for a few weeks now, where as she lays in bed to go to sleep, she starts thinking about all the people she's starting to forget. Friends she had in Maryland before she moved to Utah. And this then snowballs. It gets her thinking about how she doesn't want to forget her current home, her friends, and her toys. She doesn't want to forget her biological dad, who still lives in Maryland. She doesn't want to forget her grandparents who have died and who will someday die. And so the sadness just grows and grows. In any case, Olivia has been desperate to help her twin sister. But the other night, when she tried to show Annalise some love, Annalise wasn't interested in receiving it, which of course hurt Olivia. So my partner and I talked to Olivia and told her how sweet and thoughtful she is. We told her we understood that she just wanted Annalise to feel happy, that her heart was full of love, and that we were sorry for the way Annalise reacted. Olivia told us it was okay. She understood that Annalise didn't mean to be rude, that she knew she was just overwhelmed by her sadness. And then she told us that she had a confusing feeling, that she felt sad for Annalise, but that she also felt a really strong feeling of love and happiness. Olivia, I told her, you are such a remarkable sister. What you're feeling right now is called compassion. It's the feeling of love you have for someone who is suffering. This feeling just shows how big your heart is. There's so much room in there that it can hold both the pain and the love you feel for her. And it's from here that you can help give Annalise the space she needs to heal her pain. That you can help turn that pain back into love. Sometimes you don't even need to say anything or do anything, but you can just sit with her and hold her from this place of compassion. Hold her here in your boundless heart. And you know what? I bet you she'll feel it. My goodness, the smile that came to her face as tears still rolled down her cheeks. All right, in the last minute of the session, go ahead and bring awareness back to your object of compassion. Bring to mind this person you love. And now, imagine them in a state of extreme happiness. Imagine this person completely content and full of joy. Imagine what they would feel like on the happiest day of their life. Well, thank you again for practicing. As you go about your day today and find yourself getting agitated, contracted, or suffering in any way, if you find yourself tied up in any unpleasant mind state, see if you can take a moment to bring some compassion to your experience. Realize in an instant that you want to be free from suffering, that you want to be happy. And then really stand behind that intention. Fully wish it on yourself. And I'll see you back here tomorrow.